So today we're going to be playing with our next sim, which is Linda Edwards, and she has got 33 days left until she becomes an elder. So she is one of our younger sims, and she is an Aries sim. Now she is a pleasure aspiration sim, so she loves to go out, she loves to go downtown, meet groups of people, and I'm sure when we play other sims she'll be out and about downtown as well. But she does have this second aspiration where she wants to settle down eventually and start a family. Her long-term or lifetime want is to have 50 first dates, so she's very particular about who she decides she will end up with. So we're going to head on in to her lot. She's actually further up from where we have been. She's across the water and she's by the forest kind of area. So we've got Peters on the bottom left and we've got Edwards here. So we're just going to enter the property and you'll see that there's not very much here. It's just a pond, some crops and a little shed. And we're actually going to be just changing up the layout of this property. I'm just getting some screenshots as well. I'm just changing the layout. So I actually want to move the plants over to the left because I'm thinking I want to expand the house eventually. I want it to be like a little cottage and we can't really expand with that plant crop set there, and if we want to get a greenhouse as well. So we're just spending the morning doing some fishing, and Mr. Humble has come with the PC, which is great because we can use that to get a few more bits that we need. And we're trying to make the most of this weather to get the fish, because once it turns to winter and it thaws, we can't do anything more with that. We're also just going to start fertilizing the ground, and as we expected, the neighbours are arriving. I can see Christopher Peters is here from just down the road, which is lovely. We've got Darren Dreamer there, and is that Nina Caliente? So we've got some nice neighbours who've come to say hello. So we're just going to chat for a little while and get to know our neighbours. So once again, just going to fast forward a little bit, just buying a few bits for the home, somewhere for her to wash and things like that. I'm just going to spend the rest of the afternoon sort of chatting away at the pond and fishing, finishing off those plants. We're also just going to buy some lights so you can see what's going on a little bit more. I can't see either, so it's trying to brighten up a little bit, but it is just a dark property. We're in a forest in the middle of nowhere with no money, so as expected. I've tried to put some around where she sleeps and the sort of shed and her plants. I'm starting to notice that Linda's hunger is really going down here. I think we've done as much as we can with the plants. It's starting to rain, so it's a bit dangerous to keep working here. So we've actually moved along to Eastwood Beach and we've gone to visit the community lot. I'm just going to go and grill some food, have something to eat to get her mood up, and she might be able to meet a few people, but it is very late. It's I think 9 o'clock at night, and yeah, I'm not sure how many people are going to come at this time. But it is really pretty here, got beautiful views, so you know, it's a nice little spot to watch the stars and stuff. I can see is that Darren's son, who just turned up there. So she has now eaten her food. I was going to try and use some of the facilities while we're here just to clean up and use the toilet and things like that. And I think it will soon be time for us to go home. We're just going to greet a few of the neighbours, but it is, pretty late. It's 1 a.m. in the morning now, so we'll have a little chat and then we're going to make a move and go back home. We've now returned home, so we're just finishing off those plants because it's wasted time to not have them sitting there growing while she's sleeping. So now the next day, we're just going to use this as a chance to be quite productive and do some fishing, look after the plants. It does start to rain. Again, we don't want to get shocked, so we are going to head inside during this time, see if we can just boost our mood. And during this time, we're also going to make sure that we have a telephone. We want to be able to contact Sims and to be able to have phone calls. Her social mood is pretty low, so we want to get that fixed as well. So we're just going to call a Sim and have a chat, see if we can get our mood up. And we're calling Marissa just for a friendly chat on the phone. So time has passed. We're just selling some of the fish that we've caught, it's adding to our budget, which is great. And we have caught quite a lot of fish. I'm just going to always keep 1 or 2 in there just in case we need to use it to grill, but we don't have any actual cooking facilities at this point. Phone is now ringing and we've been invited to go downtown, so just waiting for the cab, and we've decided that we're going to go bowling. We arrive, we've got a nice big group with us for this session, and it's just a friendly outing. We're just looking in her want here. She wants to be best friends with Christopher, and this is something I think will happen over time, so I'm locking it in. I'm sure it will happen. She's one of our only Sims without, actually she is our only founding Sim without a degree because she doesn't have a career-based job, so we aren't going to give her a degree. This also means she doesn't have as many wants. And she's just going around having a chat with loads of people. She's a pleasure Sim. She's got these wants to have photos and bowling and drinking. So we're going to go and head to the photo booth in a bit as well. Take a photo, get some memories, and definitely do a little bit of bowling. I don't think she'll be very good at it. I absolutely love the little details that they've got, the photos. It's so cute. And when you get them with like their teenage like love and all that sort of stuff, you can keep those memories, which is so cute. So she's just now going to head to the bar because again one of her wants is to have a drink, so we're ordering a blended cocktail. And I also again have default replacements. You would have seen this in the Scott Harris Let's Play. So I love how I'm sure they just turned that upside down, but whatever. It didn't spill somehow. And we have fulfilled the want for her to have her drink. We've got some very interesting dancing going on in the background there. Loving the lights, the vibes here. And some people are just bowling there. We're going to get her to join. Hopefully there's not too many players. She's got a nice little vampire just walking around, looking very menacing. So here we go, about to bowl. It's also a great photo opportunity, of course. And unfortunately, due to the angle where we are, you won't see, but it's not the best throw. It's all right. She's not got the best technique here, falling over on the floor. And we are now going to head home, and we're going to try and just be quite productive now and get loads of stuff done. So we're just calling a cab and heading off. So I'm now just skipping forward a big chunk here. So she's been working a lot and just doing her gardening, fishing. So I've skipped a big chunk of time, but we are going to head back to Doveport Beach because she is very hungry and we do not have any food and it's quite urgent. So I'm really hoping she'll just be quick and cook this and not moan and just put the plate down. No serving to people, just get the food inside your stomach. And she's actually cooked them pretty well. I'm surprised they're not burnt. Good, so we've just dropped the plate on the floor. Yeah, okay, it's lovely sniffing, but let's get the food. After what has felt like for absolute ever, she's eaten and eaten and eaten till she can eat no more. It is time for us just to tidy up and we're going to go back home. And again, I've just cut forward a chunk of time here and she's just been fishing, she's just been gardening, and we're just really trying to build up her revenue, build up her money so that, and her skills, so that we can open up this shop, because that is her plan. She is a pleasure sim, she wants to go out, she wants to have fun, but she does need to really get this under her belt so she can do those things. Again, we're fishing, it's raining, this isn't great weather, we're going to head back inside during this time, again get her mood up, and I'm noticing her social bar is getting low again, so I think it's a good time to be making some phone calls and getting to know people. I'm also fully aware she's not been on any dates in this Let's Play so far, and in the next Let's Play, because she'll have the skills and most likely it'll be winter, she won't be able to fish either, that'll be a great time for her to use that time to go on dates and meet people and have parties. So quite intentional that we're actually going to work hard during the August month where skills develop faster anyway, and also while we have access to everything. Sometimes in spring as well, it can be frozen over. So yeah, we're just going to concentrate on building up our base. Christopher unfortunately didn't have a phone, so we couldn't phone him. So although, we want to be really close with him and keep up to date with everything, he's only down the road by the beach. Unfortunately, we couldn't because he didn't have a phone. So we are now coming to the end of our Let's Play. We've sent our sim to sleep and she's just going to be waking up and doing a few bits for the farming and for her money, just to be able to get enough to save up. I think really in my head the goal is 10,000 simoleons is enough to open up a shop, so hopefully we get somewhere near there soon. And also our next target is her dates as well, trying to reach that goal. But otherwise I'm sure we're going to see her about in town as we play the other sims. She's very sociable, I'm sure she'll invite everyone out, and I look forward to seeing where this character goes, you know, how we expand her cottage. It's going to be very much like Sims 4 kind of cottage living kind of vibes with the actual gameplay attached to it. But yeah, it will now be winter and we're going to stop there.